Hi, it's Amber from Jade Louise Designs checking in again. I've just completed 8 weeks on the Nutrisystem diet now, and I'm excited to tell you the things I've learned in the second month. First of all, I wanted to talk about some of my favorite foods that I have discovered. I'd recommend when you start the program, you start with a big variety of trying out a bunch of the different foods, and then once you figure out what you like the most, then you can double up and order extra of those. I've learned that for the breakfast foods, the fresh frozen French toast and the garden variety omelets are definitely my favorite for the breakfast foods. And of course I can't show you because I've eaten them all because they were my favorite. For lunches, I absolutely love the mashed potatoes. I don't know why, but there's just something in them. They're creamy, they're rich, they just taste delicious. So I've learned I'm going to start ordering more of those for the next upcoming months so that I don't run out as quickly. And I love the beef and mashed potatoes for the dinners as well as the pizzas. So I'm ordering extras of those for the next upcoming months. It's great to have multiples of the things you really like, but also have a good variety. Mix it up a little bit, have other foods there, so you don't get bored. The ice cream sandwich is still my favorite dessert. I won't lie, I love the ice cream sandwich. It tastes just like the ones you buy from the grocery store, but a lot healthier for you, a lot less fat and sugar content. So that's been great. Another tip and trick that I have learned over the last 2 months is with lunches. That is a great time to get in your vegetables for the day. You normally have a huge salad for the lunch. Pair it with either the mashed potatoes or the lunch bars. The lunch bars are also very delicious. My favorite is the one with caramel in it. That is delicious. Of course, I ran out of those because I eat them all the time. But this one is the chocolate raspberry bar. It is also really good. It's very sweet. It was a lot sweeter than I expected. So it's really good to pair it with a salad, with all the greens that you need. It's a great way to get in your vegetables for the day and not try to have to work them into the meals that are a bit larger. Again, another thing I've learned is that when you're craving foods, it's really good, get in that water. Water all the time. It really helps out a lot. Another thing I can't believe it took me this long to learn about is the online community on Nutrisystem.com. You want to utilize the online resources as well. You have a support group there. You have a great weight loss tracking systems. You can track your measurements online, so it's easier to keep track of them instead of on the paper and lose them. You need to use the online community. It is great. Like I said, it has taken me 8 weeks to figure out how to use it, just because I just didn't have time just to sit down and do it. But I did it this week, and it is amazing the resources that they have. So I highly suggest from the very beginning, get on that online community and utilize those resources that they have for you. I'll show you below in the blog post on jadelouisedesigns.com the new little tracker that I created for myself to track my own weight progress. It's really cute, it's fun, it's motivational, and I highly suggest using that online community. Those are just some of the things that I have learned over the last 8 weeks. Not everybody is perfect. You will possibly have some stumble weeks. I had a couple myself, so I'm not as far on my weight loss journey as I had hoped to be by this point. But the important part is to just, when you have those bad weeks, when you have the off eating days, brush yourself off, get back on, and start eating right the very next day or the very next week. Don't wait, don't give up, don't say, oh, I've lost it, and just quit. You need to keep going, otherwise you're going to end up back where you started from, and that's not what we want. We want progress, we want commitment, we want success. And when you just brush yourself off and get back on the program, you'll have success. It will be hard those first few days getting back on track, but it will be worth it. And so that's just what I've learned over the last 2 months. I look forward to talking with you more in the future, and I can't wait to see what the next 4 weeks brings before you see me again. So hopefully I'll be even smaller, and I'll have some more great tips to share with you.